Well, again, this comes back to what sort of company you are. So if you're a startup and you're hiring a CTO to build a team, you have a very different set of requirements from, if you're Microsoft and you want to hire a CTO. I mean, it's a whole world apart. And also, if you're a big organisation, a lot of the time the CTO or maybe the CIO is responsible for keeping all of the technology of the business running, and they're responsible for things like keeping the desktops working and making sure the
so
server
CIO
farm
being
stays open.
Chief Information Officer. Yeah.
So I think we're talking here about hiring a CTO that's going to be responsible for building a product for you. You want to look for someone that's got a lot more focus and experience in that market. So you need someone that's brought products to market before and has built things from the ground up. And look for someone that's seen products through from creating them from a blank sheet of nothing to having them out in the wild.
Right.
You come across a lot of people that work on a product for a few months and move along. But someone that's got that experience of taking a product all the way through its life cycle would be invaluable if you can find that guy.
Because it's a very different skill set, isn't it? The skill set from effectively implementing SAP in your back end and getting a load of consultants in is very different from actually then conceiving of something that hasn't been done before, building a team around it and shipping that product.
Yeah, you need to find someone that's can share your vision for what that product's going to be.
And also with startups, someone that's investable. Actually, because if you're searching for VC funding, one of the things I'll be looking at is your CTO and his track record or her track record. And that's an important consideration as well.
Certainly, yeah. You need someone you can wheel out to a meeting and can talk sensibly in front of your investors.
Excellent. So, and in going on from that, when you're actually hiring out your development team, is that something that you would then just delegate to your CTO, or is there some kind of, what would you recommend for other kind of C-level people in the organisation?
Well, again, that's a bit of a personal question for the business owner. So they probably already have some kind of hiring strategy. You need to fit in with that. And the same rules not necessarily going to apply for everybody in the team. So some hires will be more senior than others, and maybe those people need to be reviewed slightly more in depth by other business owners.
And when you're hiring developers, what process do you use?
So when I'm hiring a developer, one of the first things I'll get them doing is writing code or designing things on a whiteboard with me. So we have a little chat, and then we'll set out a programming problem or a software design problem that's appropriate for their level of experience and work through it together.
So that allows you to evaluate quite quickly whether they know what they're talking about.
Allows you to exclude a lot of candidates quite quickly.
Yeah, I can imagine that.